So, yeah, it's about 7:15 p.m. I believe. Um, the plumbers came by today. They were checking um, different apartments again to see if they could find out where this leak could be coming from that's flooding other people's apartments. Um, they didn't do any constructive work in my bathroom, the way my mother made it seem like that they were gonna, basically put a hole in a wall to see if they could check the pipes in my bathroom. But they didn't do such things. They basically just had someone in the apartment upstairs run some water in the tub or the bathroom sink to see if they can hear water trickling along the wall. But for the most part, I kind of knew that it wasn't going to come from the tub or the sink. The energy just felt weird just now. You can always tell the energy of a person just by the moment they walk past you. And like, if you are a high vibrational person, you can tell the energy shift of anybody that comes within a certain range of you, because from the technological part, they're basically defining us by what they call what is it called, area body network or something like that. But in the spiritual knowledge of it all, it's our auras, which expand at least nearly about 5 feet away from our bodies. As soon as we get within a certain, space from another person, and their energy field interact with ours, we can feel the shift in our energy field of someone who may be lower vibrational. But anyway, so just walking by three different people just now, I felt the shift in my energy. I was just like, wow. Anyway, so they didn't necessarily find anything in particular. So it was two guys that came at first. Then they went to go and check on the neighbor next door. And then after about like maybe 10, 15 minutes or so, what's even more interesting was after the first two guys had left, I kind of left my door open because I thought they was going to come back right away. So as they was knocking on the door to the neighbor next door, the plumbers knocking on the neighbor next door's door, I don't know. You just try to, like I always say, try to use discernment about certain things you think you may hear or whatever, because you don't want to, outright accuse anyone of anything if you don't have any proof of anything, But it was kind of interesting how, like, they were having some type of conversation or whatever in the hallway after they left my apartment, and I kind of stood by the door. I couldn't hear everything clearly that they were saying, but then I just heard at least one of the guys say, he knows. So I'm just like, because it's like the one thing that I know I'm gonna be more than capable of doing is winning the psychological aspect of it all. So, because if the majority of it is going to be built on gaslighting someone into, doing something that may seem irrational, or what's the words I like to use, emotionally charged, because if you're being targeted, of course you're going through nonstop, day and night, whether it's through physical and verbal, indirect gaslighting, or your energy, your mind, your body. It's all being manipulated through electrical means, or electronic means, you're going to be expected by them to have some type of reaction where they can then be able to, do the whole, see, we told you he was crazy, because they've been spending so much time doing things to you to make you feel some type of way. Then all of a sudden, when you finally do react, after being gaslit lighted for so long and you do react, then all of a sudden, when you react, that's when they're gonna be like, see, we told you he was crazy. So, yeah. She does not have no idea that I'm crossing the street. I'm walking behind my girlfriend right now. She has no idea I'm walking right behind her. She's just straightening. I know you see me walking behind you. She had no idea I was coming out here to meet her. I ain't gonna get you on camera. They don't really need to. She's up. Yeah. So, all right. But yeah, they came and left. So then one guy comes back, and he's like still trying to check the pipes by the tub in the bathroom sink. So then I say to him, so I'm like, because I know this has happened to me in my old apartment, but it was from the toilet, right? So I bring it up. I'm like, do you think the leak could be coming from the plumbing within the toilet? Because remember, in my last apartment I mentioned, back in 2020 or early 2021, they were doing something to pressurize the plumbing with the toilet that was causing the toilet to have these weird like flushing sounds, but no water was actually draining out of the toilet. It just seemed like the toilet was just being pressurized. So, and then, shortly after, that's when someone came and said, that's when the maintenance people of that building said that there's a flooding in a unit below me or something. So, yeah, I'm just watching the world burn as I try to keep my peace through the whole thing anyway. So I'll keep y'all posted on anything else. Later.